So it is Thompxson versus Sickle. Looks like they're set up on the match. Should be Jago versus Glacius, I'd expect. And Glacius is doing so well in this tournament, which I think is really awesome. He's a classic character, and he's a lot of fun. And he has a really interesting design. So there it is. I picked the idol theme on Thunder stage. Just a classic.
Just gonna mess with your mind, huh?
Yeah, I'm just imagining the whistling in the background with the stage and everything, and it's just a whole bunch of hoopla going on. A whole bunch of rock and roll. All right. So there it is. Top 8 qualifying match. Thompxson versus Sickle. And this is a matchup that, you know, we've been seeing since the start of the game. It's always been a popular match. So it's one that both players are going to be pretty familiar with. One of the big things now is obviously multiple hail. Very good against Jago, since, you know, his fireball, he's only going to hit once. And if he charges it up, it takes quite a while on the screen. Okay, he's going to have a flip out here. And what a block. No punish. It was a true block string. You saw his character wiggle, which means that he was inputting something, and it only didn't come out because it was a true block. That liquidized. It's a big, big, important thing that he has in this matchup. Duck onto the fireballs, and the most important part is you avoid giving him meter from blocking it. Wow, what a
nice conversion, yeah. He was just at the exact right spacing.
Yeah, okay, gonna cash this combo out. He spent a bar on this, and it wasted some of his instinct time for 18%. Great shadow anti-air. Thompxson was so patient on that. Shadow, it's not quite enough. He's close to chip. What a block. And you see him dip again. Yeah, he tried something, but that's all he needs. He needs that fireball to trade, or he can win kick in behind it.
Oh, he's going to get hit.
Not quite chip. Oh, he tried, but he didn't hit an air attack. Had Glacius hit an air normal, the hurt box would have been there. Chip. Oh, the liquidized, man.
Just in the last second right there.
Yeah, he was being such a nuisance. That last pixel can be so tough to take as Jago. All right, spends it right at the start to keep the meter, to keep it safe. And that Fierce is a really good button for Jago. Big range on it. He's trying to get life back with these projectiles, but a big challenge again on the puddle. Oh, man, that was scary. if like he uppercut and he doesn't hit a button, then it's like a lot. But if he does, then it's scary. It's worrisome times. Oh, he chased down with the forward heavy kick. So close. Oh, tried to counter break it, didn't work. And the medium linker. All right, it was win kick. The anti-air lance, man, his spacing on the anti-airs has been so sick. He anti-aired like shoulder at the start, and then he's done lance like 3 or 4 times now.
Oh, no, he was out of range.
And did you see Thompxson ready with forward heavy kick to punish? Like, it must be super, super good to have that kind of spacing. And the immediate overhead reset into the shadow laser sword into the ultra from Thompxson.
Yeah, I mean, Thompxson has been playing insane.
Yeah.
I mean, that one conversion that happened earlier in the match where it's like completely the longest range of the weapon, and he still was able to capitalize on that.
That's why he has the sword. Like, he's got to use it sometimes. All his kicks are really good, but, you know, got to bring out the sword. Overhead, cancel, and yeah, he got him. Short combo. Breaks it. Yeah, all he could do there was light linker. The KV was maxed out. Oh, and a little pickup. Those stabs, those instant overheads from Glacius do a pretty good amount of damage. So each one you eat.
Most of the damage from Sickle so far has been on those kind of poke situations. He hasn't really been able to open up Thompxson much.
Yeah, the cash out, that's big. It's near chip. You see the jump away? He tried to bait that puddle, but he was reaching. And he's going to be able to do around the world. That builds Jago Instinct. And he built himself meter at the end of battery ender as well. So great work to Thompxson. Very optimal in all things, including those end of the round conversions.
Activates Instinct.
Did you see how far he walked? He was like, let me stroll right up in here and hit my down jab.
Throws out some hail.
Okay, might catch. Yeah, he got the double forward roundhouse. Extends the juggle a little bit, gets the flip out, baited tip, but not a full punish.
Good blocks from Sickle right now.
For sure. He's pretty good about blocking that overhead, I feel like. Makes it over the projectile. Could have maybe wing kicked in behind that neutral jump. He does have instinct available as well. We're checking, and he gets in there.
Oh, no.
Yeah, very risky break. He's going to be able to get a lot of these hit points back. He has tons of HP. Counter hit combo and the medium break. Yeah, that was a perfect range where that medium punch would connect, and he probably wasn't going to go for a light punch. Doesn't even liquidize it. Yeah, he just takes the block damage. Made it in, and that is ultra clean.
Yeah, So Thompson's up 2 games over Sickle right now. Sickle's going to need to do something.
Yeah, he's got to find some kind of adjustment. Thompson's playing super well.
Yeah.
This is about as convincing as it can be, right? He just like looks super on point at all moments, basically.
Yeah, I mean, Sickle hasn't really had any opportunities to open up Thompson. He's doing a lot of pokes. He's doing a lot of, oh, he got him with a puddle punch, but nothing really to gain momentum.
Yeah, not a bunch of damage or like setups or anything like that.
So it looks like he might be doing a character switch. Okay.
I mean, with a name like Sickle,
I know that's what I was going to say.
There's certain responsibility.
Yeah, like you can't change your character.
You can't name yourself like Fire Guy.
Yeah,
and then switch from Cinder, right? Like you got to stick to it. You're stuck in that life. You chose it. If your name is like Monk with a sword and sideways hair, like you're a Jago player for life, and that's all there is to it.
Yep. What's up with his hair? I don't get it.
Yeah, I mean, if he needs advice. Oh, that trade is very good for Thompson. A lot more damage on that raw uppercut than taking the hail. Ooh, dash backwards. And the space, man, look at that. Makes it with immediate punish.
Yeah, Thompson is still playing his game right now, and Sickle is pretty much falling for it.
Feels like it. There's a break on Heavy Linker. You can see the laser sword. Heavy Linkers are usually the linkers that get broken because they're seeable. They're 3 hits. They take a while, right? The medium linker, 2 hits. Light linker, 1 hit. So much tougher to break. That is such a good anti-air. It's not leading to enough, I don't think, to quantify how much he's landing it, but...
Right. Yeah, I mean, he's been really on point on it, but, again, no capitalization.
Yeah, missed the juggle right there. Oh, the backdash actually caused him life, and that is that, yeah. Gonna extend the juggle for as much as he can because he wants to waste out this instinct time.
Yeah, I feel like Sickle is playing very, very cautiously right now, and I think Thompson is just completely taking advantage of that fact.
For sure. This is corner scenario, although there's a break. Yeah, that corner game for Glacius is so important. For the sweep, didn't find it. Oh yeah, uppercut because he expected a jump normal, but if he's not gonna get punished for it, why not, right? Okay. There it is. Yeah, that juggle actually did enough damage. Surprised about that.
Yeah, I like that Sickle's been training Thompson to pretty much jump so that he just falls right into the lance, which has been really strong for him so far.
Punish, yeah, reversal on that lance. At the right range, you can get the Shadow Wind Kick punish. Oh, the shoulder misses, and man, he was ready.
Yeah.
Set up. Yeah, you weren't able to uppercut that. Oh, what? That's right, an instinct. Yeah, an instinct that lasts the whole way. It's a feature.
Yeah, sure is.
I forgot about it. The snipe on the jump back and instinct available for Thompson, which is really going to be the hard point. A confirm again.
This is going to be it.
Man, oh man, I don't even think Sickle was ready for that. That was so far.
Yeah. Yeah, great game from Thompson. Man, he was playing super, super solid. Yeah. He knew the exact spacing on when to punish things. He just would walk out of range from Sickle on his shoulder multiple times and capitalized every single option he had.
Like, look, if he does that once or twice, like, oh, maybe you just missed the shoulder. But he did it like 4 times.
Yeah.
And you're like, man, how did he miss so many? Like, man, it must be, the spacing is just too on point.
Yeah, no, Thompson is playing absolutely insane right now. And unfortunately for Sickle, he wasn't able to capitalize on any opportunities.
So that sets up our winner's top 8.
Yeah.
All 4 of those members are in there. It's going to be Storm versus Sleep. That is one of the winner side brackets. The other match will be Water Horses versus Thompson. So the same matchup we just saw, where Thompson looks super clean. He'll be playing against Water Horses, though. So hopefully Water Horses was watching that.
Oh, no, absolutely.
That is a very important set for him to see, right? Right before he has to play in the same kind of matchup. So our first losers match that we're going to be having in just a minute here is going to be Mr. Rico Suave playing.
Versus Young Tate.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Rico.
Yeah.
Rico got sent to the loser bracket early on because he was just catching some sleep or something, you know?
I mean, I heard Tristan bodied him 3-0 free. That's what I heard. I don't know.
Yeah. I mean, he showed up a little late, but we're going to hear some of Rico Suave's thoughts from the other day.
I compete because I just it's in my blood. I love competing. I'm a very competitive person. I grew up with 4 brothers, so obviously that wasn't nothing too easy. We always competed about anything, like any game we played, whether it's video games, sports, just anything in general. We just always competed against each other. So I think that's always been something that I grew up with, and I think people mistake my competitive spirit for either maybe being a cocky dude or some dude that tries to prove everybody wrong, but that's not the case. I just like to always push myself. What do I like about Killer Instinct? Honestly, at first I was not super fascinated about the game before it was released. Like, I saw the demo. I did remember when I was a kid. When it launched, at that time I was with this organization. They got me an Xbox One because they wanted me to get into it. And the minute that I played the game, I pretty much, I kid you not, I think I stood up like 48 hours straight just playing the game, because mechanically wise, compared to other fighting games, it's quite unique with the whole combo breaking, counter breaking, manuals, auto double, linkers, because it's just it's a constant meta mind game while you're even getting comboed. And